Hello everyone, JRDL96 here with a brand new reaction. As you can tell by the title, it's another Markiplier video, and it's another Markiplier tries something. You know, Markiplier eats something type video. Now, the last thing we saw him do was compare Korea's McDonald's to America's McDonald's. But then also, don't forget, he also did the Sour Patch stuff, like, you know, the Go-Gurt, and then the powder, and the ice cream with the tactical shovel, the cereal, like, stuff like that. So now, apparently, he's eating a food that he's eating something that he hasn't eaten in 20 years. Does that make sense in a sentence? Probably not. But I will still say anyway, because fuck it. So he's eating something that he hasn't had in 20 years. Oh boy, I wonder what the hell that is. I don't know if I want to guess. I might as well just get right into it. So without further ado, let's react to this video, shall we?
I'm about to eat a food that I have not eaten in over 20 years. That's not by choice.
1999.
This food was discontinued about 20 years ago, much to my dad's dismay. I'm talking about Mohawk Valley brand Limburger cheese spread, which was distributed by Kraft, I believe. For some reason unknown to me or my dad in the past, Kraft decided that this item was not popular. Limburger cheese was invented early in the 19th century by monks who lived out in Limburg. That's not a lie. I'm not lying, random wall I'm staring at. Think you're gonna sass me, wall? No. I'll get cheated to eat you.
Oh,
rose
God.
in popularity in the early 1900s in America when it came over here, and it even surpassed Swiss cheese in popularity. It was very popular in German populations, much like New York and Cincinnati. However, during the Prohibition, apparently, Limburger cheese could not be eaten without an accompanying beer. So it lost popularity. This is all true.
Of course.
This is all true. All true. Now, what I have here is not Mohawk Valley brand Limburger cheese spread. This is Amish country old-fashioned Limburger pasteurized processed cheese spread. The real stinky stuff. I'm not joking, that's what it says. The real stinky stuff. Now, if you don't know Limburger cheese, you may have heard of it. It's the cheese that smells like feet. And this spread is something that I cherished as a child.
Oh my
God.
God.
Dad ate this probably because he was German and it's thing, you know.
I was right.
Weird food. But I liked it. You know, I really, really liked it as a kid. And I haven't had it just because it wasn't available. So this, people online have said, tastes similar. This only came out a few years ago, and there's a small but very energetic portion of the internet that is kind of missing the old Limburger cheese spread. I am kind of that type of person, and my dad's go-to snack was Triscuits and Limburger cheese spread. I love this. My dad got mad at me because I ate all of it. They were only ever like this big, and sometimes there was a big one, and this was it. That big around that big.
That's pretty sure he's going to cause everybody to go back with that.
From Wisconsin. Wisconsin. Of cheese, if you didn't know. I love cheese. Did I mention that I really love cheese? But I have not had this.
The only cheese I like is American cheese.
I don't know what kind of... Here's the thing. Food memory is a real thing. Food triggers very specific memories. It can be one of the most, like, throwbacky foods. It make you go back in your brain. It make you go back, way back in your past. It make you think long time ago. If you get food that you will not eat for a while, you get big brain. And then you remember. Much like smells. So I've had this for about 2 days now, and I've been looking at it, and I've been like, I really want to eat it. But I don't know if it's going to be the same. I don't know.
Probably not.
I remember it the same way. I don't know if I'm going to hate it. But if it's even anything close to what I remember as a kid, but I honestly don't know. I don't know how it's going to affect me. Risking cardboard cuts. I haven't had a Triscuit. I think I stopped eating Triscuits at the same time because why else would you buy a Triscuit? Nothing against Triscuits, but
without the cheese. Without the spread.
Triscuit.
Pretty much a cracker. Huh?
That's really weird. I haven't had a Triscuit. That was so long. That's delicious.
Nostalgia.
Already I'm kind of getting this...
the nostalgic rush.
I was taken back to my childhood home, the first one I remember in Cincinnati. I just remember, like, for some reason right now, all I can think about is sitting in, or standing in the middle of the kitchen in there and just... That's really weird. I can remember the smell of the walls. We had, like, old-style wallpaper. So
not the actual house.
We eventually stripped it off, and we had this, like, that wood paneling on the walls there, the kind of fake wood. I remember it. It's weird.
How?
That's crazy. Okay, anyway, so this is the coup de grace.
But then again, I remember my old the old apartment I used to live in. Uh-oh. It's getting this nostalgic rush again.
That smells exactly the same. Probably because it smells like Limburger and it's super stinky. I don't hate it, which is a good sign. Man, that's crazy. For some reason, I just remembered sitting in the garage, whittling a horn down. This is a very strange memory to come back to because it has nothing to do with Limburger cheese. My dad used to make old-style musket rifle muzzle loaders that you had to do. They're handcrafted out of wood, and my dad used to make them. And he used to make powder horns, which are literally just bull's horns that you shave down for...
Oh, wow.
And you put in the muzzle, and that's it. I used to try to participate in it, I used to sit in the garage and I used to just whittle down the horn. It was horrible. It was horrible, horrible, but I did it because, you know, I wanted to be involved. So I would just sit for hours with a big old file, like a huge one, like a foot long, and just like on this horn. And it was never enough. like, Dad, I don't want to do it no more. I don't know what I'm thinking of that now. It doesn't smell quite the same. And I remember the other spread being a bit goopier. But maybe because this one's more substantial. I don't know, maybe it's got more flavor to it. That's crazy. This is where rubber meets the road. This is like... Just doing this.
You got Amy in the back then.
It's so weird picking something up that you haven't done in 20 years and doing it again. Like, this was my after-school jam. Like, I was like... I'm not going to make it like I ate it every single day, but I loved this. It was delicious.
Oh, boy. Uh-oh. Childhood memories flooding back. Based on the music.
That is weird. Not the taste. It tastes exactly the same. I don't know why. I'm like... I don't know what's going on. That's really weird. As soon as I took a bite, I started tearing up, and I don't know why. I just, as soon as I took that bite, I was taken back. Just every...
Like that scene in Ratatouille.
I was in that house. The one I grew up in. And I have this weird, collection of memories that are popping up. I remember this one time my dad was pissed off. I don't know why this is coming up, but my dad was pissed off because the alarm was going off, the fire alarm was going off, and he was really frustrated about something, so he just fucking jumped up and swung.
Oh my god.
The thing is just this is such a my dad thing. And for the longest time my dad was pissed off because they didn't make it anymore for some reason. He scoured the internet for it. My dad was always very tech savvy, so he was on the internet long before I was. He introduced me to computers, and so he would scour the internet. I bet on some obscure cheese forum that's still in existence to this day is a post made by my dad angrily ranting about how they don't make Limburgers that anymore. That's incredible.
Do you still like it?
I love it. I I really do. It's really good. You want one?
Oh boy.
It's really good.
I couldn't think of the smell, but I know the smell.
Yeah. For those at home, you know, obviously there's no YouTube smell-o-vision. Limburger, its smell is very strong and very distinct. And this isn't even accurate Limburger cheese. This is Limburger spread, which is different than straight-up cheese. So, if anything, this is like a mild introduction to Limburger as a whole. And I may not like the cheese straight up, but I love this.
The spread. Oh boy, the childhood memories are flooding back of his dad swatting the fucking fire alarm.
I remember my dad told me I couldn't ride my bike
Oh my
through the
god.
backyard
Why? What did you do?
because it tore up the lawn. So
Oh.
what did I do? I fucking rode my bike one lap around the backyard, and I was looking in the windows like, can you see me? No, I can't see me. And then I rode through real quick, and then I came around for the second lap, and I'm like, and then I look in the window, and he's just standing in the
God.
doorway, just staring at me, and I'm like,
Fuck.
we're biking very slowly around the house. That's so weird. Oh, God.
Dad, October 30th.
It's really, really weird. This is a very specific food, and I doubt that anybody would like it. If you want to try Limburger spread, I'll put a link in the description. It is most
I
likely
might.
a
I don't
purely
know.
acquired taste. So if you didn't grow up with this, you may not like it, and it may take a while for you to become accustomed to it. But if you like soft, stinky cheeses,
It toes that line between strong cheese and dog food.
What? What? Amy, what?
Like there's an edge and it's
So of course it's just dog food.
Okay, you go.
Okay, Amy.
I think the Triscuit's the only thing that brings it back. I don't even have the words to describe how I'm feeling right now. I'm very nostalgic about my dad right now. Like, I don't think about my dad on a daily basis, but, you know, he was probably, you know, the best dad that I could have hoped for. Now, for those of you who don't know, some of you may not, my dad passed away when I was 18. And
11 years
he was
ago.
just a really good dad. That's all he ever wanted to be, was a dad. And he had me and my brother when he was very old in life. He had my brother when he was 46, 47. I bet if you tried this, he would say it's not the same.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's gonna say that if he was still alive. He'd be like, this ain't the same. What the fuck you talking
This
about?
is really good. I'm not joking about it. I'm legitimately like, this is pretty good. Pretty good. But, you know, this is probably horribly dangerous for me, so. I also bought this.
Don't eat too much.
This is a Geiger counter.
What is it?
It measures radiation, for those of you who don't know. So, little,
What, there's radiation in the damn thing?
Little baseline. Okay, that's low. I think.
It's creeping up. It's on 5, 6, 7, 9,
The frick?
10.
What, there's radiation in the cheese?
Amy, can you go get your new dishware?
New. You say it's new.
Sorry, old dishware. World War II.
New or old? Which one is it?
Silverware?
Yeah, so I got this.
Is this relevant?
Yeah, it's relevant. Yeah, it's relevant. Anytime a Geiger counter is relevant, you gotta know when you're safe. Look, I got this because Amy got these new dishes, and you never know when you want to check the radiation of something. It was at 13.
That one's fine.
Okay, this is fine?
Yeah, those are fine.
Okay, this is pottery from when? The 1930s?
Huh?
These are early 40s.
This is pottery from the
Wow, old school.
Whoa. Nothing, right?
Oh, I don't see it.
So totally fine, right? Very good, yeah, very good. Very safe, very safe.
Well, we didn't even see it.
You're scared to touch it.
This is also
You don't
from
wanna break it.
1930 same batch. Okay, you see the...
Oh my god! $200. Oh my god!
400.
Oh my god! Give it away from me! It's not by shooting little sparks of radiation.
What is this,
I see
Chernobyl?
flares in my eyes.
Is this miniature Chernobyl here? That's... Where do you get that cup from, Chernobyl?
Over 1,200. If it's over 1,000, very high. Leave the area ASAP and find out why.
I know why. It's the uranium.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, what? 2,000 says extremely high. Evacuate immediately. Report to government. And it's just crossing 1,500, Amy. It's still going up. This is evacuate immediately.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Amy?
It's over 2,200.
What cups
That's
do you buy? Where did you get this
to the
from?
government level. It's not. This is at 14 microsieverts. I'm not joking.
This isn't new information.
2,000?
Yeah, but now it's in context. Take it away. Get it away from me.
You got something to say about my great grandmother, Mark? Huh?
Oh, okay.
She might be irradiated. Anyway, I'm just going to check the spot that it was on.
Oh boy.
You're gonna touch it with my hand. I'm fine.
My hand like Chernobyl.
Chernobyl? Of course not. It looks like a Game Boy, that thing.
It's not funny.
The thing that he's holding.
That's not the point of
looks
this
like a
video.
Game Boy to
It's
me.
a good sidebar. It's a good B plot to this video.
A good B
This is another food that I've had more recent than 20 years ago, but I haven't had for probably about 10 years now.
Oh boy. Oh god, with the green,
So this was
the
my
green
dad's
eyes.
favorite snack.
What are you, the Hulk?
Big news. If you want to know confirmation that my dad was at one point an old man, he loved some fig Newtons. So this is just a coup de grace. My dad's two favorite snacks of all time was Limburger spread and Triscuits and fig Newtons. So I'm just going to have this complete off the memory. I'm going to see where this one takes me, because the last time I had this was not in my first childhood home, but the one after my dad met my stepmom. God, they smell good. You're good.
I think I might have had those as a kid. I don't remember. They look familiar to
The
me.
package was a lot smaller than it used to be.
Yeah, they used to be bigger. I mean, there's really nothing else to say about this. I really like it.
My hip bone just didn't want to move for a second. I don't know why. So, thoughts? Any nostalgia?
Marching band.
Oh god!
That's what this reminded me of.
Oh no.
Marching band. Oh my god. Not marching band like on the field marching, but the era in which I was doing marching band. That was crazy. It's not as like a visceral
Practice?
kick in the brain as
Band
the
practice,
was,
was
but
it?
It was pretty good. Delicious. They're like Nutrigrain bars, but cut up.
Yeah, they're like, they look like, you know, those protein granola bars,
Shit real good. Try
but just
it.
cut in half.
Full of fiber. Is that prunes? No, they're the same thing.
Your fiber,
Prune is just
fiber one.
right?
Pigs are the ones that
Oh wait, no, this doesn't have a lot of fiber.
wasps fertilize, right?
What?
Aren't pigs the wasp one?
Pigs are made of wasps.
You know where like the wasp like crawls into them to fertilize it? Yeah, that's a pig thing.
This was fucked by a wasp.
Yes.
Oh my god.
That's pig. Am I crazy? Are there dead wasps in pigs? Are there? Female wasps know they need to get inside a pig to lay their eggs, so they crawl inside both male and female pigs to try to do that. The female wasp burrows inside the pig through a narrow opening. If she arrives in a male pig, she's able to lay her eggs in an ideal environment and then
Marcus
die.
just like disgusted.
Did you eat a male or a female pig?
Oh my goodness. Oh
So
god.
yes, there is that.
Yeah, great. Thanks, Amy, for ruining his childhood, Mark. There.
Okay, great. Okay, yeah, in conclusion, if you, like me, used to eat Mohawk Valley brand Limburger spread, this is a adequate substitute. It's not the same, but it's very likely that the original will never come back unless we all cumulatively tweet at Kraft and
Yeah, get a petition going on.
scream, rant, rave, and never stop tweeting at them until they bring it back.
Okay, Dark,
Move on.
relax.
And maybe try this.
Yeah,
And
Darkiplier
hey, if you
wants
guys
that,
managed
come back.
to try this and you've never tried Limburger spread.
Yeah, watch the
film
knife,
it,
dude.
send
You
me
don't
the
poke
video.
yourself in the eye with
I
that
wanna
damn
see
thing.
you guys' reactions to eating this right here. I love this. This is amazing. It is good enough in my mind to bring back the memories of the times when I ate it as a kid. I know it'll wear off eventually, but I really like the fact
at first I thought that the cheese was actually has a little bit of radiation in it.
Like my childhood. And I didn't have a great childhood because I was so poor, you know, we had to eat Limburger cheese, but no, I had a great childhood. This largely in part to my dad, because he was just such a good dad. So anyway, that's all for now. If you got other foods that you want me to review,
food reviews,
down in the comments below. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and as always, we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!
Continues to eat. So wow, that was interesting. A really interesting thing to see. To be honest, the thing is, I don't think I ever had that Limburger cheese spread, whatever. Here's the thing, I don't know if you want to compare this, but, like, the thing I remember having as a kid a lot with my late grandfather was, liverwurst. I don't know how to describe liverwurst, but you could probably find it at your local, deli or butcher, you know, stuff like that. You could probably find it there. What is it made of? It's a liver sausage. Kind of a sausage made from liver. It is eaten in many parts of Europe, including Austria, Bulgaria, Croatia, the Czech Republic, Denmark, Finland, Germany, Hungary, the Netherlands, Norway, Poland, Romania, especially in Transylvania. Ooh, Count Dracula likes the liverwurst. Russia, Serbia, Slovakia, Slovenia, Sweden, Ukraine, United Kingdom. It was also found in North and South. It is also found in North and South America, notably in Argentina and Chile. Some liverwurst varieties are spreadable, which is the one I got, which is the one I get. And here's the thing, because I work at a deli, I actually cut liverwurst. And so there are some people that don't like it. I'm like, how do you not like it? It's pretty good. I have it as like a spread on a sandwich, which is really good. Like, I use it as a spread. I use liverwurst spread. Liverwurst, okay, here's the thing about in North America. Liverwurst is typically eaten as is, and often served in a traditional or as an open-faced sandwiches. It is popular in North America with red onion and mustard on rye or whole grain bread. In the southern U.S. and the midwestern U.S., the liverwurst is served with slices of sweet pickles, gherkin pickled with sugar, vinegar, and mustard seeds. Northeast U.S., liverwurst is served with dill pickles, gherkins pickled with salt and dill. Yeah, I think I had liverwurst as more of like a spread. I gotta ask my grandmother about that. I haven't actually had a liverwurst in like a couple of years, almost 10 years now. Like the last time I had it was back in 2010. That's like the only thing that I guess you could say try to relate. Like I know I'm trying to relate here, but I know I'm not that great with that, obviously. But still, I try my best try to relate with what's going on, tell my stories and stuff. But yeah, that was the thing I remember eating a lot as a kid was liverwurst. But still, I think it's pretty cool that he was able to like relive his nostalgic his childhood with getting flashbacks to his childhood when eating that Limburger cheese spread. Like it reminds me of that scene in Ratatouille when the food critic, Ego, had that, Ratatouille, and when he took a first bite, he was like, he got like a flashback to when he was a kid and when he had it, when his mother made it. So, yeah, that's what I think he was having those moments. What the hell is the whole thing with the radiation? Like, with the radiation, like, is Limburger Limburger radioactive? Let me look that up. Because I feel like it has something to do with it. Yeah, I think the first thing that came up when I type in Limburger is Limburger cheese spread. Way to go, Mark. Radioactive? Radiation? Huh. When I type in Limburger radioactive, the videos that pop up is Mark's. Let me just try it. Radiation. The ultimate mosquito killer. What? I gotta see that. This scientist is the ultimate mosquito killer. What? What does this have to do with Limburger? What the fuck does this have to do with Limburger? I type in Limburger radiation, and that's what it comes up? I'm not getting my answers, yeah. So I guess it's not radioactive. Let me know let me know if that's true. They always use it as gags because, you know, of its smell. So, a study showing that the malaria mosquito is attracted equally to the smell of Limburger and to the smell of human feet. Okay, let me see, like, how in its first month the cheese is firmer and more crumbly, similar to the texture of feta cheese. After about 6 weeks, the cheese becomes softer along the edges, but is still firm on the inside and can be described as salty and chalky. After 2 months of its life, it is mostly creamy and much smoother. Once it reaches 3 months, the cheese produces its notorious smell because of the bacterium used to ferment Limburger cheese and many other smear-ripened cheeses. This is Bacterium nigrans, the same one found in the human skin that is partially responsible for body odor and particularly foot odor. So it's pretty much you're eating human feet. That's pretty much what you're doing. Oh man. Make sure I'll steer clear of that. Oh man. What is that? Is that Munster cheese? No, that's Romador cheese. And it looked like Munster cheese because it had the red lining around it. The red around it. Reddish orange. But honestly, I think that was really cool to see him do something like that. It was really cool to see him get nostalgic about him as a kid, and it was pretty funny when he told that story about his dad. Like, that one memory he got was of his dad being so pissed off about the fire alarm that was going off, and he just swatted it. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Really, really cool. Now, anyways, I think that's officially it for today's reaction. Overall, it was really fun to see him get nostalgic about something he hasn't had in over 20 years. 1999. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's reaction. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, share this video with your friends. Be sure to ring that bell to be part of the notification squad. Be sure also to check out my Instagram because I make collabs of Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and myself. I also do reenactments and cosplays on there, so go check it out. Be sure also to check out my Tumblr and my Discord in the description as well. So until next time, JRDL96 signing out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!